This is my path. Where would we be without you, Lord Hermes? You've done so much to prepare us for the rigors we're having to endure. I know your efforts by their nature sometimes go unnoticed, but not by the unseen.
It's been a real pleasure working with you, Em. What are the bright spots in all of this, in fact? I keep my chin up no matter what. Gotta see where I'm going, right? Cheers for making it easy. So if you could sneak on out of there without me giving you my boon, well, you're entirely mistaken, Em. And you're about to be much quicker, too.
Very well. The trap is set. On the hook. I caught a ribeye. Be again at peace. I'm grateful, Daedalus. Queen Hera, out of all the matters you could be attending to, you've chosen to aid me. I am honored and would honor you in kind.
Is there a wedding date that I should know about, or are you merely being generous with me? In any case, when I'm offered to, there's always a catch, so here.
You truly needn't have, Your Majesty.
The word here is you somehow got the old wretch last night. Splendid, if so. You'd think time itself would know when to get out of the younger generation's way. But if Kronos requires more convincing, so be it.
Now to head back. sigil of frost. I cannot begin to imagine all that you do for this world, Grandmother. All living creatures count on you and what the seasons bring. That you are able to make time for me amid all that is not something I'll ever take for granted.
Thank you for the offering, though I am usually left cold. From mortals lately, merely begging cries for mercy, nothing more. Let my crops grow, Lady Demeter. Save my harvest, Lady Demeter. Insufferable. Kronos truly is behind the reawakening of Typhon. Then he is not merely arrogant, but mad. He promises another golden age, yet visits such a creature on this world.
I accept this gift. Appreciate the help. What? Into that barrier. Olympus. Lord Hephaestus, you're so much more than your ingenious craft. I never could have expected you to be so generous to me, and I'm most grateful for it.
Why, Witchy, is he not in here? Or are you embarrassing me to no end? Just let me work the blasted forge, no need to make a big deal. Kronos must be getting right sore from all your meetings here, Witchy. But ain't learned a proper lesson yet. Much as it must be nice flattening him, starting to wonder what's the plan here besides that.
Coinage. Stronger. Okay. The barrier's weakening. got through.
Of late, even my radiant young sister must sully her delicate hands in all the field work that must be done. She is even beginning to take to it. Aren't you, Hera, our queen?
Oh, Demeter, these hands have seen more than you know. I simply do not flaunt the hardships I've endured. One can be as strong as a rock without taking on its texture.
Disgusting. Stay where you are. Olympus, I accept this message. I can get out. I'll take it.
Gold is a fascinating metal, is it not? Mortals often fought and killed over the stuff. Only the rarest gemstones from your father's domain appeal to them more.
Thank you for your service.
You again?
I remember back when we first met, you seemed enormous. Much bigger than most any other foe I'd ever faced. But now, you're hardly any match for me.
Aw, thanks. And I remember back when first we met, my sleeping schedule was completely out of whack, but it's all better now. And I've still got my figure. Enormous, was it?
That's all a matter of perspective, as I've learned. For instance, you're quite minuscule in comparison to the father of all monsters, Typhon. He's properly enormous.
I'll have to take your word for it. Anyways, just how big can he be? No more than 3 square meals worth if I had to guess. Been too long since I had some monster meat. Watch my step. Better not be a wolf.
cold. Filthy here as ever. Could try a different one. This way. Go, Hecuba.
On the outskirts of the city lies a makeshift dock, from which a vessel may cut through the channel across the land toward the mountain of the gods.
Looks like I'll need a ride. New course needs to be set. In the name of Hades. Spectral gate activated. There it is.
Sister, a moment. Stand clear. Face my blood! exchange for drink? No. You waste your resources and time. My time as well. You'll get a share of spoils if you earn.
I understand. Nevertheless, we're both working for the same family, and I have seen firsthand the efforts you're taking to drive back their enemies.
What is it like, being up against that monster at the summit? I've not faced something of that size. Not yet, at least.
I've not faced anything of Typhon's size either. His enormity is to his disadvantage in some ways, but facing him, a torrential storm, and his broodlings all at once can be a lot.
To think the multi-headed Hydra I once slew was merely one of his offspring. Well, there shall be worse monsters to fight at ages hence. Peace.
Now for the captain's wheel. Olympus, I accept this message. Fit for a queen.
Truly.
I take no pride in what I am about to do, Malinois.
Please understand, Grandmother. Let's all just take a breath.
You weathered the storm. Though
Seeds. A bit of solid ground.
Of age. Come, don't be shy. Not all divinities require offerings, you know. Our Olympian relatives, they have come to expect this type of giving, but not I. Do not presume to spoil me.
Olympus is well accustomed to receiving offerings from all across the land. Living here on this remote island, I don't think you're at risk of getting quite as used to it as that.
That awful storm enveloping the Mountain of the Gods, why, just the other night it cleared, all brilliant moonlight in its place. I thought perchance you had achieved what you'd set out to do. But now you're back, and So's the storm.
It turns out the father of all monsters is not particularly easy to dissuade. I don't know who wants his vengeance against Lord Zeus more, Typhon, Prometheus, or Kronos.
Our Lady Hecate and you seek vengeance of your own. You've met Charybdis in the rift here, yes? An all-consuming force. When I imagine vengeance, all I see is that engulfing maw. So mote it be.
I'll cut you to shreds. Full speed ahead. I don't think so. My claim. In the name of Hades. One last stop.
Hi, babe. Oh no, did you bring Nemi's evil eye? Goes to show how much she really thinks of fairness, making you use that thing just to get me back.
I made the choice to bring the eye, not Nemesis. Although she is retribution incarnate, so I'd like to think she would have been supportive had she known.
Doesn't take a genius to put that one together, babe. I'm her little sister, the runt of Nyx's litter. The smallest and easiest to push around. But I always push back. Or push first. Empty again.
realm.
The embodiment of strife has vanished, yet her influence remains, as Earth and sea alike remain embroiled in a cataclysmic conflict she is keen to endlessly perpetuate.
Eris must be having the time of her life. Check. I'm here. Just have to get from here to all the way up there. My silver shines. You shouldn't have crossed me. To chaos. Prepare, fishy. It's a bite. I caught a void skate. Such a strange journey your creations take, Almighty Chaos. This particular bottle, for instance, formed after untold eons, only to find its way back to you, inevitably or not.
I still possess some of the nectar that your brother once gave to me when he was dealing with a certain quandary of his. I think that I shall keep this offering close by to that. You follow in his path. It seemed to choose your own way. There was a certain humbling I felt within the depths. You reached your destination, did you not? Confronted Kronos and prevailed, and yet his influence remains. But perhaps the Titan shall relinquish control with further persuasion.
Chaotic might. The vow of shadow took effect, I see. mountains by the gods. A sudden surge.
Your gesture is unnecessary. Warring mortals often make me offerings in hopes that I might guide them to victory. But you and I have a shared purpose, so I require no such incentives in our case.
This is no incentive, merely a way of saying thank you for accepting me and recognizing what potential I may have to aid our family in a time of need.
Cousin, after much consideration, I admit the best plan that I have for stopping Typhon at this point is to rely on you. The next best alternative available would be most dire.
Lord Uncle Zeus alluded to some force that could potentially defeat that monster, but bring great harm to Olympus in the process. Is that the alternative you mean?
It is. My energies, as you can see, are focused on repelling our enemy's forces here. But it seems I shall also have to dissuade my father from taking a catastrophic course, if but to buy you time. I'm counting on you. We all are. A safe choice. To the next battle.
Transform. I'll slay you all. Taking off. Hear me, on my authority. Golly, is that you? What are you doing all the way up here? Good luck with your mission.
I knew it.
Tell me, Titan, do you recall a mortal woman by the name of Dora? Her shade responded strangely when I mentioned you, but can't seem to remember what you did.
Let's leave it be, Agent of Change. That old shade's latent memories have more to do with gods and their deceptions than with anything I did.
Elaborate. Tell me what happened to her. You keep blaming everything on the gods, as though all this is solely their responsibility.
Oh, on the contrary. I take responsibility for mortal kind. But for all their failings, vices, and downfalls, I am not to blame. Nor is this Dora. You tell her I said that.
Oh, he knew he'd win. That Titan's hatred for the gods, it's clouded his senses. He can be beaten. Dora, I hope you don't mind, but I asked Prometheus himself about this old connection that you feel. He's cagey with his words, but does seem to remember you in turn.
Oh. Kind of weird of you to do that, especially since it sounds like he's trying to kill your family up there, but thanks. What do you say?
Well, he said he's not to blame for mortal kind's failings and such, and that neither are you, and asked I tell you so on his behalf. Before attacking me, per usual, of course.
Whew, that's a relief. All this time, I figured if there's any two individuals responsible for all the badness mortals have to deal with, it's Prometheus and me. We're talking stomach aches, heartaches, taxation, lying, cheating.
It's utter nonsense, but do you have any idea what he could have meant?
Nope. But since you're the one who's talking to him on the regular, maybe you could ask. Now that we're curious.
We'll figure this out.
Fates protect you.
You're very kind to me, Princess. I arrived at these crossroads in a desperate state. I didn't expect to be made welcome here.
And I didn't expect to meet Doom face to face, much less for him to be rather agreeable. Yet here we are. You know, some of these fated prophecies are rather substantial. I shudder to think what might be on a list of major prophecies.
I trust this doesn't make you feel as though your service hasn't been of value, because certainly it has. However, the prophecies listed there are indeed minor in the grand scheme of things.
The grand scheme of things? As in all existence, the unfathomable past, unknowable future? That sort of grandeur, you mean?
Yes. The Fates preside over the smallest minutiae and the greatest of patterns. So don't take the idea of minor prophecies the wrong way. A small ripple can become a great wave.
Now you sound like Poseidon.
Chaos is the source of life, and
what does that Titan know about my friend? More of this filth.
But you already got me one of these. Don't you have anything else? Only messing with you, babe. I'll get you back for this sometime, okay?
Please don't. I mean, I just wanted you to have it since I know you have a taste for this stuff, but it's been harder to come by. Why are you really here, Eris? Tell me Kronos didn't put you up to this. You've made quite clear that you don't want me to succeed.
Babe, I'm almost hurt. You don't get me at all, do you? Just because I'm not rooting for you doesn't mean I'm rooting for the other guy.
Then who exactly are you rooting?
I'll let you puzzle that one out.
Hey, I've got these bath salts here that are more than enough for me, if you're not busy at the moment.
Mel, you know I like doing nothing. Sitting in the hot springs with you? Well, that's gotta be the next best thing, so shall we?
Just right.
Sure is steamy in here. I'll give it that. Like being cooked in a cauldron, isn't it?
Don't you ever wonder how you used to be, Dora? When you were flesh and blood? I bet you were very beautiful.
What? Seriously? Is it because of my voice or because of my curves? Nah, you're just messing with me.
I am not. It's because of your confidence, I suppose. You're very self-assured. Some shades cower before me, but you and I always got on.
Well, some shades are total buffoons. Anyway, it doesn't really matter to me how I used to be. If I was happy about it, I figure I'd remember.
You think you've deliberately forgotten your past?
Yeah, Why else would I have forgotten everything? Probably took a couple swigs from the river Lethe, and that was that. Clean slate.
The River of Forgetfulness. You think you were down in Elysium?
Maybe. Who knows? You know, if I'm not mistaken, I think I had a good time with you back there. Thanks, Mel. I'm out.
Hail, sister.
And again.
You're here, Lord Charon.
Our cycle soon is to begin again, but for the moment, I must take my rest.
And you as well, boatman. Careful with this one. A shipment's arrived.
We've not too many shades all the way out on the Olympus front. Only a few brave souls. They're saying that you met Lady Athena face to face. How's she holding up?
Considering she's holding back great numbers of the Titan's forces single-handedly, she seems remarkably composed.
I'd ask you thank her for the times she may have saved my skin, but discretion's for the best.
You sure I shouldn't say anything?
Aye. Oh, would you look at that? How could I possibly say no? It seems you found my weakness here, Goddess.
The great tactician has no weaknesses, I'm sure. Though he does now have an extra bottle of nectar.
Some cattails.
Up you go. Grow strong.
Odd one there.
I do have a bit of a taste for this stuff, I suppose. I once traveled much more often to places where 'tis easier to procure. Perhaps you sensed in me some wistfulness about that.
I've learned from you, Headmistress. So, this is just a small token of my gratitude.
Dissolution of time. Disintegration of monstrosity. Connected incantations, negating that which has already come to pass. And violently, terrible use of our craft.
It is. You always said such power ought never to be used, save when no other possibility avails itself. Perhaps not even then. How did you discover such incantations? You practically know more of Kronos than he does himself.
When I learned of what Kronos had done to you and the rest, I refused to accept it, but I studied him nevertheless. Power always contains the secrets of its own undoing.
Even his and Typhon's.
Even his and Typhon's.
May my intent be true. Noted.
I miss the tent.
What do I need? Should be of use. Reveal within my book of shadows greater knowledge that I seek. So mote it be. Here you are. Let it be. Become the strength and nourishment of beasts. Now simmer away. I can store different arrangements of arcana now. Should work.
Smart.
It shall be my honor.
Whence came that tiny beast?
Stay here. I can see even deeper now. Next trial coming up. Already come this far? Something's happened.
Some of our little disagreements here, young lady. We all wish to bestow our favor and should not be fighting over who gets to go first. Yet our pride is not so delicate as it may seem, and we always stand together in the end. So be
electric.
it.
Take you.
My iridescent fan, illuminated even in the night, the easier with which to spot you wheresoever you may be. Should you require my immediate assistance, merely wave it about a bit.
Why not? I'm back to put you out of commission again. Remember that. Husband? old uncle. The might of the heavens. Sacred bond. I have you. Hear me, on my authority. By her grace. I'll take it. I bid you shine for me again tonight.
You have lost much of your lifeblood already. Then perhaps I am too late this time. But while you still can stand, you still can harness the great power I illuminate in you. You have it.
It's you. How quickly you arrived this night. Bending the very laws of nature to achieve your goal. Forging alliances with beings who care nothing for you.
I did take a shortcut, but you're wrong about the rest. I know the being to whom you refer, and they're not what you presume them to be.
No. But isn't it chaos that delivers you so close to your goal, it shall let you go no farther? Even if you should prevail here. I know where this all leads. Let's see it through. future.
Prometheus.
The pitch black stone.
Visions of darkness. I can do this. A bit disorienting.
Each file may require multiple attempts.
Crossroads must have been a most unwilling caretaker of yours, and kept you from your real family till now. At least Hecate taught you some survival skills, and had enough sense to finally acquaint us.
That was my boon.
There you are again, my dear. Pity to have only met in circumstances such as these. Yet families all go through their ups and downs, yes? Let me help you help us all.
The elements escape. me, Draken. Dragons that cannot fly. In the name of Hades.
Ah, yes.
Fountain chamber. Our bond renewed. This is the Titan's fault. Out of my sight. In the name of Hades. Vested in me.
Cyclops Polyphemus bars your passage, does he now? Don't know what good my light will do against the likes of him, though perhaps I can help get you there in one piece.
The rush of air. Olympus, I accept this message. draw you down.
The Titans never stood together even when the gods and Kronos first fought long ago. Prometheus, he stood with Zeus back then, but now, his purposes are crossed with ours. Another enemy of my own kind. Moonwater.
Again we meet. Your companion, Dora. She does not remember me, not yet. But she shall. And in so doing, remember why she chose to forget me to begin with. And forget so much more.
You say she's not to blame for the failings of mortal kind, as though she could have carried such a burden to begin with. What happened? How do you know her?
That one is haunted by her past, as you can see. But it is not my place to tell you any more than I already have, lest you recall too much too quickly. All in due time, as my master would say. I shall feast on you.
Go lick your wounds. Return to Shadow now? Ouch! Return to Shadow now.
Once you have proven that this possibility exists.
Mel, wake up.
What secrets lie within? service to the realm. Gaia's secrets. Full grown. Been meaning to try this. So mote it be. Should be here soon enough.
I look like a scratching post to you?
The oath. I'd best be off. Moonlight guide me.
Ah, your journey begins anew again, young lady. Though let's see how it goes for you when you have my incomparable blessing from the start.
Lost souls, I'll lead you to your graves.
My gateway is open.
Oh. Still intact.
I cannot know what it is like to meet one's creator, but you may, and perhaps have. Your father is no longer in his residence. I sense much has changed. Yet he is not far from there. Perhaps I shall assist you in locating him.
meet again.
A little birdie told me Doom himself showed up where you reside. While that bodes ill for you, and perhaps for us all, at least he's quite the looker, isn't he?
Some silver. Come, you thieves. Come on. A consolation prize.
Which one?
Tula, catch. No escape.
Caught bigger ones than that. Can't you see my brother and I are in the middle of something?
I see you have another customer, my lord. I'll hurry it up. Should stay in the circle. Fair trade.
This pleases me.
Shocking every time.
I don't offer you my blessings so you can just save them for later like some sort of snack. You want something else? Fine. You can have it.
Here she comes. She wants a fight, does she?
It's no secret that I'm prone to fits of passion, and I'd not have it any other way. But you could have it differently next.
Return to dust. The god of war.
Clearly, Prometheus the Titan is no stranger to conducting war. He knows, for instance, just how fragile most alliances can be. Do you suppose he stood with our fathers in the past, only to better learn their weaknesses?
For the battle to come. To be unseen is to become as mist. Not as unseen as I would like.
there's a bloody dust up, tempers flaring and all that. He will do everything he can to draw it out. This must be quite a big dilemma for him, mind.
That's something. The spirits of the dead.
Your aura is different, stronger. You have been studying the Arcana, meditating at your altar to prepare for your attempts.
Each card reveals to me a different strength. If I steady myself and concentrate, then it's as though I become one with whomever they depict. If only I could focus on them all.
To focus by its nature is to choose. Come, demonstrate to me this newfound crossblade. Total eclipse. No, you don't. And hold. I shall see you at the crossroads anon. I shall be catching there my breath.
Outlasted her.
Headed down. Refreshing, isn't
Which one would help? Excellent. How'd you go?
I am time itself. What are you? A thrall of those calling themselves gods, mindlessly serving at their whim. My children are crafty. To them, you are nothing but a common tool. And not an especially sharp one, it appears to me.
All set? That briny smell.
That is for you.
Almighty Chaos, please accept the greatest delicacy for which my family is known. I know it's less than nothing in a way, but for us, it's a symbol of the bonds we share.
That is enclosure that you offer me. I understand this substance is considered valuable and relatively rare. I wonder why you give it to me now and wish to know. Therefore, respond.
You seem to like unguarded truth, Almighty Chaos, and it's that I am very much in awe of you. Your attention and your aid mean more than I can say. My family gives ambrosia when mere words cannot suffice.
Your insufficient words have been of greater impact than your gift. I shall accept it all, nevertheless. You are a using spawn of Hades, more than I originally thought.
Cheers? By the will of Chaos. The spiders got here first. Aha! Down we go. A little something to soothe the senses, Uncle Poseidon. I know it's hardly the occasion now, but isn't there always some cause to celebrate?
Praise your uncle, and your uncle why? He thinks it's really great. I think it's great, that is. That you would think of gifts and time. Return for now to more familiar depths, I see. Well, don't feel bad. The surface world is not for everyone. Although the risen dead increasingly pretend it is for them.
Friends, don't be afraid.
All for you!
Tears wash
Do this again.
Right? You again. Look, I can tell you're having trouble moving on. Maybe you ought to spend a little time down in the fields. Clear your head, put the pieces of your heart back together and all that.
If you mean the morning fields, I don't think that's a healing place. The shades there wallow in self-pity and speechless despair. Although there is one who repeats whatever I say to her.
Repeats whatever you say to her. I knew a nymph like that one time. Nice girl. But she didn't get me. Only ever talked about herself. I had to cut her off.
So you do know Echo, the mountain nymph. She's languishing in the fields even now. Apparently because of you. I can hardly get through to her.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, tell her Narcissus really wants what's best for her. Unless that's me. Don't tell her that part, though. There.
Good.
Move along. Sometimes I get a little boost from Artemis, but you... just about all Olympus backs you up, and even still, it's not enough. Some help they are.
Direct your criticism to the gods themselves. Now what is it you want with me?
Want a little taste of all that power for myself. Deal.
You may enact the Testament of Night this eve, as difficult as it may be to overcome the growing fear that spreads with each and every uttered vow. I shall be your witness. Dark side.
Together we shine. Huh. The old song and dance.
Oh, got a good feeling about this evening's show. How about you, gals? The crowd is all worked up. And look who else.
You likely sense the Testament of Night. Those who threaten the underworld are to be cast into obscurity.
Obscurity? We've never been bigger, and our stars are rising with each and every performance. And we're about to make this one to remember.
This should help. Big drop. I can use this. Grow golden once again. spiller. Ooh. My blood is not for you. Tila! All vanished for now. Echo, he's sorry. Narcissus, I mean. I think he's sorry.
He's sorry. He's sorry. He's sorry.
He had no idea what happened to you. But he remembers you, and he didn't mean to hurt you. So please don't take it personally. I think he only loves himself.
He only loves himself.
Please take care.
Take care. Take care. Take care.
Good find. This doesn't belong here. Flourish. Predictable. Fine work as always. See that one, Tula? victory. Cheer up, Sobby. Olympus, I accept this message. He's running on pure instinct now. Tormenting him, are you? You're free.
The barely breathing princess of the dead somehow manages to overcome the beast.
You're free again, for now. You don't belong here. I can show you to a better place. Rest easy now. As planned. Might as well. As Father would have wanted. One last drop. The lowest reaches. Ever-shifting chambers. Realign.
It seems we haven't much scheduled.
No more hiding in shadows. All more chambers.
I'm asking, but how fares Olympus in all this? Even trapped within this chamber, it is evident to me that the Titan's legions are at war.
The surface swarms with the dead, and the armies of Kronos are besieging the mountain. Our family is holding them back. I've been trying to break the stalemate in their favor, but all in all, it's not a pretty sight up there right now.
Not a pretty sight up there. You mean to say you've seen all this firsthand? How?
You mean our birthright? Would you believe I learned a means by which I could withstand the surface climate for a while? Long enough to make a difference up there. Or to try.
Impossible. Yet seemingly all these impossibilities continue to occur. So you must vanquish the Titan, as well as come to the rescue of Olympus. How utterly absurd that you are burdened with all that. Now leave me be.
Cerberus, take care of him, okay?
Notoriously vicious.
More gold wraiths. 3 chambers still to go. Will fare no better. In the name of Hades. All right. What haunts this place? Come forth. Monument cleansed.
The Nightmare Bringer. One with Selene.
my brother Zeus.
Let's take it easy now. We're almost there. Hold on. Damn it.
Here I go, fighting my kin again when I ought to turn my wrath against our
Yes. Tula, be my guest. And caught. Cheers for that, Tula. This is my father's realm. Some marble. Welcome sight, my lord.
The Vulcan always takes his toll. That's just the way it is. Though the benefits are more than worth the asking price. You got my guarantee.
know why you continue to return. You seek more than these conversations of ours, but also that mirror and those squalid chambers down the hall. The single artifact I could not budge. But it is useless without Night herself.
I'm not here for this house's former furnishings. You should know, you have at least one relative who would be most distraught if you're destroyed. You alone can prevent that. If you would end all this.
Oh, I intend to. But we are far past the point of preventing the distress of this supposed relative to whom you refer. What was already done is done, and there's no turning back, regrets be damned. That is the very nature of time.
Fight to survive.
Come one, come all. Please.
You're going to love this.
I would love for you to leave. I have strength in numbers, lest you forget.
No hearts that cannot break.
Again you lay me low, and again you waste your time.
Of course you do. By now I think we've each made our desires rather clear.
Then go, and take a good look in that mirror whilst you flail. And do hurry, for I shall never be gone for long. No god can vanquish me.
In the name of Hades. He's gone for now. Don't be frightened. To the abyss of the subconscious I descend. Now, Night and darkness, guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
This old mirror certainly has come in handy, I must say. And I would very much appreciate if it would come in handy again now. Or now. Anytime. Is that you, Melinoi? I cannot...
Zagreus, can you hear me? Answer me.
I don't know what's going on with you, but I'm prepared to do my part as soon as you're...
It's no use. He can't hear me anymore. I have an incantation to complete. From mists of memory, return to shadow now.
Wait, was that her? What's going on? Melinoi?
I felt I'm needed on the surface now. The underworld and Zagreus shall have to wait a bit. I've business on Olympus still.
How'd it go? Okay.
The power to destroy a member of your family. It can't be the only way. Prometheus refuses to elaborate about your past with him, Dora. But he believes you're going to remember soon enough. My worry is you're better off not knowing.
And what makes you say that? Besides the part where I've already told you I get a not great feeling just from sounding out his name. Prometheus, ugh, yeah, there it...
He gave me the impression you forgot about him, and much more, by choice. If that's true, perhaps it's for the best. If only for the sake of your past self.
Forget my past self, Mel. My current self is pretty caught up now in getting to the bottom of all this. Isn't there some sort of witch spell you could do?
Well, now that I know of this specific connection you seem to have, it's something to work with. But are you absolutely sure it's what you want?
Oh yeah. It's gonna be something good.
I'll take your word for it.
You did it.
You used to know everything that was going to occur, didn't you, Lord Moros? Up until recently, from what I gathered.
Well, imagine it being rather dull, always knowing what's to come. But now I'm no different than you. How do you get by like this? Many surprises are unwelcome, yet there also can be pleasant ones, true?
I'm sure it helps that I don't know it any other way. This must be very difficult for you.
Yes.
Hmm.
You have inherited your father's strength.
Dora wishes to remember. I can do something to help. I've seen you here alone more often lately, Odysseus. You're thinking about your family, aren't you?
Ah, Goddess, you may see through most of us shades, but your empathy for me is a bit misplaced. Penelope, Telemachus, and I... we're cordial with each other still, but... how to say this without sounding callous?
Please speak your mind with me.
My mind wanders not to matters of family, but to the siren's blasted song. I scarce got to hear it even once whilst navigating through their waters. I wanted desperately to cast myself into the sea just for a better listen.
The siren's song? You can't expect me to believe that Scylla's incessant drivel is the source of the great tactician's concerns of late.
Now, spare me the ridicule. I'm dead serious about this. You weren't with me on the surface there and wouldn't understand.
Seemingly not. Good evening, Mixer.
Well done out there.
Headmistress, I saw Icarus up there during my voyage toward Olympus. He flies free, but fights for us still, doing what he can to disrupt the Titan's legions.
And? You need not make attempts to endear him to me. My judgment of one's character need not affect your own.
Sometimes I worry you think he abandoned us during a time of need, and wasn't a good influence on me.
You need not speculate about my thoughts. The follies of young Icarus are positively mild in comparison to most. I harbor no ill will toward him. He'd not be flying if I did.
Is he still welcome here, at least?
If that is both your wish and his.
Dora's memory isn't gone, it's buried. I've need of that.
Got him, huh? Oh, for me. Can't find another way to test one of your poisons, I guess.
That's exactly what someone who is unknowingly poisoned by a witch might say, you know.
Been talking to Hypnos again? He can't hear you, you know. Kind of what happens when somebody's fast asleep.
Sleep is not as simple as you make it out to be. I think he can sense my words and intentions.
Sensing words and intentions, yeah. Sounds exactly like the Hypnos I knew.
Olives. Here you'll grow strong. The figurine.
Slayer of Titans returns. Something's changed about that altar of yours recently, and you have been at it more and more, young one. Mayhaps awakened newfound power there, or what?
I've consecrated the ashes and gained insight into the potential of the Arcana, Commander. Requires a little moon dust and a lot of focus. Perhaps the other way around.
Moon dust? Think the old broker started pawning off that stuff, though I have heard it's possible a witch like you could brew it up herself. Sounds like you better stock up.
I probably should. Now!
Continue on.
This I vow.
The oath can wait.
This way this time. Hold on, everyone.
It's been so long, love. Why, I felt a little thrill of fright. But then a little birdie told me you'd gone far down in those depths, even to some success. I'll be excited to hear all the juicy bits.
at all. The city square. The Umbral flames. Mine. Who else?
His blessing on you, Em. Impressive work. Her graces are in very high demand. Much as she likes getting involved in personal affairs, yours surely is a special case.
I think I'm finished here.
There is some difference of opinion here regarding where your efforts are of greatest benefit. We shall keep the matter on Olympus well in hand, but we cannot get to Kronos in your father's realm as easily as you.
Minding their own business. Ghastly thing.
You and old Hecate, you must be sorting out some way to keep that Kronos from recovering, lest you wouldn't keep on going after him like this. You getting any warmer yet?
Flame of the hearth. Death to Kronos. I can't.
We saw reports suggesting that you made it to the lowest depths. I thought perhaps you had prevailed. Though not yet, it seems. A sign of progress, nonetheless.
for a queen. Let me help you. Be at peace. What's left of Aphira? Let this be a message to your lord. I look forward to meeting your replacement.
Be on your best behavior now, gorgeous, for I present to you our most resplendent queen. No stranger to the ways of war, or to extinguishing the wretchedness that festers in the hearts of the wicked. Behold, our Lady Hera.
I think we're past the need for such pomp, Aphrodite. But then, more goddesses ought better understand the need to keep appearances, even in troubled times. Especially in troubled times.
I grow strong.
To all the enemy, a visitor. Great Hecate informs me you have regularly crossed the morning fields. There's something I would ask, as much as it pains me, for a concoction I've been dying to complete.
Certainly no harm in asking, Lady Medea. What is it that you seek, and to what end?
I need the vapor from the tears spilled by sorry souls that linger in that place. If you could gather up some tears declaring them for me, then collect their boiled essence from your cauldron, I'd be very much obliged.
And which sort of concoction would be possible once you possess these essences of sorrow?
One that shall be of no small benefit to you and I alike. You needn't go too far out of your way.
Of course. Harm for the afflicted, is it?
I thought you'd never ask.
I'm grateful, Milady. Okay. Olympus, I accept this message. Hail, boatman.
Where you going?
So what does Kronos offer you exactly for these ineffectual attempts to bar my passage?
Don't see how that's any of your business, meat. You're the one barging into my turf, making a fuss in my town. Falls on me to keep things nice and orderly.
Aphira is not your town. Unless that was your arrangement with the Titan, though the city wasn't his to give away. In any case, ready to earn you.
Oh, you don't know the next thing about my arrangement. For one, I always take my pay up front. But with you here... Time to walk this off.
stand in my way. For me. The fleece. Now then.
When the armies of Kronos marched on Olympus, mighty Poseidon split the very land asunder, and so the gods contend with naval forces now.
Not a mistake, an opportunity. Face me. Good. Choose one, span the other.
Ah, splendid.
My husband is very accustomed to getting his way. You need not endeavor.
Well, here we go. Ensnared. The messenger.
Why are we fighting, Blast? You truly are.
Fishing point there. Tula, fish. Caught out. Another shrimp. Transform.
No problem.
We made it.
As a mortal kid confined to a tower, I was relatively well provided for, but this... I know better than to envy the gods, especially with what they're going through lately. But they definitely know their drink.
The gods have always lived well, but your own life was so short and difficult. You must still have a lot of making up to do, and...
Something happened since the last time you were here. These ships, one after another, they all sank.
Did I reach Kronos in my father's house and slay him? Yes. And did he then reconstitute himself, perhaps entirely negating whatever I achieved?
I always knew you'd get him, Nellie. Well, as you can see, his risen fleet has risen once again. Though, sounds to me like you found one of his weaknesses. Whichever you want. Be safe.
Sink or swim.
And wax of bees. Heap of soil, you're just in time. How regrettable to know Prometheus rebels against the gods. Surely he must see that his pursuit of vengeance shall not bring him any peace. Is there no reasoning with him?
He isn't much for talk, but then lately who is? We end up clashing just beneath the summit. Apparently he always knows who's going to be the victor, even if it's me.
Oh, he's foreseen his own defeat before. Can you imagine, Poppet? To know of each and every ill awaiting you? I doubt if any punishment he has endured is worse than that. It is done.
Thank you. This message. Next vessel. Sailing on. Do it. The lightning sigil. No getting used to that. This does not belong to you. As the shadows dance. Gone all this way, my lord.
Target practice. Just about everybody on Olympus giving you their best, huh? You must be very proud. The gods, they don't agree on much at all.
No, they do not. Yet when the need arises, they can set their differences aside. Something to try with your own kid.
You know who really gets what's going on up there? Ares. If anybody's brought that family together, it's the god of war. His cause, even I can get behind. Hang on, reloading! Come here, babe. Keep running. Now it's my turn. Double damage.
never learns. Into the purse. Solid ground. Should get here soon enough.
A passageway through the snow-covered rock leads to the foot of the most sacred mountain of the gods, Olympus, which now looms impossibly into the sky above.
Bit of a climb. Look out below. Can't right now. Come on up. Sappers. Denied.
Well, don't just stand there, sister. We've all... Don't get underfoot. For you,
Father! Restored.
Yours.
In the name of Hades.
She's aiding you. There.
The sacred bond.
Welcome to your ancestral mountain, sister. Everything you dreamed of, I once yearned to be here too.
Yet you're still defending this place. You speak as though you've lost your purpose, but...
Purpose. The gods asked the world of me before I could join them here, only to have to defend their honor some more. You'll find your own purpose soon enough. Look at the time.
What's for delivery? You Drakens ought to choose wiser alliances. It's no use. on my authority. Thunderous power.
How many times do I have to say, let's not talk about our mothers? This is polite company. That's a naughty subject for it. Whoa! You really are just passing through? Look at all these temptations in every form. The liquid kind, the sumptuous kind. But you're unmoved and undeterred?
Look, I would truly love to stay, enjoy a beverage and a bite, speak with all these doubtless interesting guests, but I can't. Don't you understand? You're...
Well, if it's burning, baby, let it burn, I say. But I don't want to argue anymore. I mean, it's just another form of fighting, yeah? So you go do your thing, and I'll do... Coming right up. Anyhow, does anybody need another drink or what?
Couldn't do it.
Cheers, then. From me to you.
It's over. Excellent catch, Tula. Some coins. Golly. Got something for you. If this treat is to your liking, then it means we share a bond. Of course we do. Golly, the honor is mine. Let us protect each other from now on. See you in the crossroads?
I knew it. The future is a series of fixed points. Not even my master believes this to be true, but I have seen the many possibilities. The only question is, which is our destination?
You fill my mind with this nonsense. Not even the three fates know entirely what the future holds, for they are always weaving.
They were always weaving, yes. I know that you know that they weave no longer now. Yet moment by moment the future still unfolds. Let us give shape to it ourselves. But one false step, and I shall char you to a crisp.
Visions of flame.
Burn!
we know he'd lose? Some adamant. Try another one, maybe.
Beyond the fires on the heights of Mount Olympus lies the solitary pathway to the summit, on which stands a fortress stronger than the mightiest of gods and titans both.
And past that, the Palace of Zeus. The Fortress of the Gods. Monsters. Here he comes.
Hermes, at your service.
Lord Hermes. Higher up. That broodling again. What a brute. Delivery arrived. In the name of Hades. Go, Tula. Victory. Another lamprey. Clear.
Got you this.
In you go. Need to recharge. It's improper to stare. Closer to the top. Hermes. Lord Hermes, I have a little gift for you while we're both here, if you don't mind. May this ambrosia ensure you're always as light on your feet as can be.
Really appreciate this, Em, but can't accept. Wouldn't do if I showed up with a bunch of ambrosia right now, no matter how much I or anyone might. You've knocked Typhon around a bit, but he's still plenty mad. Isn't there something you or Heck can do to make him maybe go away for good?
If by make him go away for good you mean have his whole existence flash before his many eyes before he's finally destroyed, then yes, that's in the works. But...
Oh, great. Can't do things quick if they don't take some time. Well then, don't let me keep you from your research. See you later, Em.
Take care.
Of this, Typhon? You have him now, my enemy. Fight off!
Damn you. Closer to disintegration of monstrosity.
The hopeless threat of Typhon, whom the princess of the underworld sent howling toward the earth from which he sprang in all his rage, subsides. But only for the night.
The family can enjoy a moment's rest. The path to the palace. To all my family on the mountain, let me pass. It's dawn. The king and queen.
Welcome back.
Don't be shy. Malinoe. Oh, Flower, it's truly you. Forgive me, we must maintain decorum here, but I am very pleased to see you here before me, rather than within the dimness of a boon.
Lady Demeter, the honor is mine. I know that everyone's preoccupied contending with the siege, and it couldn't have been easy for you to be here now.
Please call me grandmother, although perhaps not here. I was furious to have missed you when you visited before, and was not about to let that reoccur. But you cannot...
Unfortunately not. With Typhon dealt with for the moment, I had best be getting back. I'm so grateful to have met you like this. Shall I see you again?
If the fates have any mercy in their hearts, then yes.
How my lord husband scoffed when first I brought forth that perhaps this deadly witch niece of his, raised from infancy to vanquish time itself, could also be of benefit against the Titan siege. Glad I won that out.
Hera dear, of course we reached agreement on that matter, else my good niece would not be here now. Though tell us, Melenoi, what news of a lasting solution to our predicament? Typhon shows no interest in turning away.
We're getting closer to something. It's very likely that the means we use to rid ourselves of one of our great foes shall be the key to ridding ourselves of the other, though we have not achieved those means as yet.
You hear that, Zeus? The greatest inconveniences we face may be resolved at once. We so like doing things efficiently.
You need but tell us what else must be done to facilitate this outcome, Melenoi. Olympus stands at your disposal here.
Please hold out as long as possible, for your blessings and support are invaluable. One way or another, I'll be back as soon as I can. Kronos may have reawakened Typhon, but that same power could unravel him.
May it be thus. We'd ask you take your time, my dear, but there's no telling how much we can spare. Nevertheless, tread carefully, and we shall be awaiting your return. Come back soon.
You truly think we'll soon get blasted Typhon well out of our way for good?
If we can rid ourselves of Kronos, then we should be able to rid ourselves of the father of all monsters too. And I've not been training all my life for this only to fail now.
Well, remind me never to get on your bad side, Sunshine. You ready to head home? Always good to see you, though I'd best get back to singing so that everyone stays calm. Should help you get home.
We have this. We're getting closer, everyone. Return to Shadow now. Closer to the incantations we require. We're getting somewhere, Phrenos. Soon all this may finally be over.
Did you do it?
Such pitiable offerings as this are hardly worth my notice, witch!
No, but seriously, thanks. Nobody ever gets me anything. Besides you, I mean. That's nice, you know?
It's nice for me as well. Having you here as company means a lot.
How'd you get all those other shades out there to do the busy work around here anyway?
Headmistress took them in. I helped train and communicate with them. Many came from being trapped between the realms. Some never got a proper burial. Others died unfulfilled or violently. They never...
Oof, that's rough. Say, you don't think I fall into one of those categories there, do you? I'd hate to think I didn't get a proper bear.
It's not a laughing matter, Dora.
To ashes.
Your success.
Lord Moros, you must know something of the nocturnal arms. So your mother and sisters collaborated on these weapons to be used only in dire need, and entrusted them to Headmistress?
Mother Nyx knew the fickle nature of the Olympians and the fate-forged weapons that they used to seal away the Titans. She desired a set of counterparts that would awaken only if the realm itself was in upheaval.
I suppose there ought to be another set of weapons forged to keep these in check, and another for those, and so on.
Now you are being humorous, Princess.
I wasn't.
It's fortunate the Witch of Shadows stands with you.
Yes, ma'am.
No, one last thing, Eris. Hecate might have promised Mother she'd look after you, but I did no such thing. So get out of here before I get upset.
Oh, please, Nemi, you're already upset. And I'll come and go as I like, thanks. So damn boring here, I can't stand it for long anyway.
Come and go as you like. You're jeopardizing the task. Don't be such a child.
Don't be such a child. Wait, does that make you my mom? I never answered to Nyx. Think I'm about to start with you.
You'll get what's coming to you either way.
Ooh, a threat.
Successive victories.
Entropy is the last reagent we require for the dissolution of time. But where am I supposed to find it? I found no trace as yet, even from Typhon.
Where are you supposed to create it is the correct question to be asking. A powerful enough force must be put entirely to rest. Do you catch my meaning?
I believe so. Back to the surface, then. Good evening, broker. Trade you.
The task proceeds.
When last we spoke in the taverna, I didn't mean to shame you for your musical tastes. I just had no idea that...
Think nothing of it. Siren music's an acquired taste. Acquired by all those who sailed in their vicinity whilst I was home. Incessant drivel, though, that's all you think?
Well, perhaps I was a bit uncharitable in my assessment. It's just... I have trouble separating my disdain for the performer from the quality of her craft.
It must be very catchy, eh?
Aye. May I? You'll flourish here. New assignments. For the unseen.
The cool brought on by the goddess of seasons I know well.
I'm soaked. Who's next?
Entirely believe you got them, Sunshine. Typhon should have taken the combined might of our entire family. And in a way he did, it's just the rest of us were busy fighting back his swarms.
Some of Lord Charon's wares. shadow now.
I understand reality can be quite difficult to bear.
Ugh, that thing was evil.
Oh, something's going on back there.
Good shade, you made it here.
The 3 gifts of the Veil, to be bestowed to one deserving of the title of Knight's Champion, beckon the fierce princess of the dead to prove her unequaled prowess to all.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I do know.
I've not yet earned the right.
Well, let's see you. Go on and give me your best shot.
Another testament awaits. Break the siege. I will not fail.